Welcome, patrons, to the Library of the Multiverse. I'm your librarian for the day, Star Shadow, aka Star. You can call me Rob, especially in this form that we're taking of the professional librarian of some sort here. Professional with the tie and sweater vest, I guess. Very simple and such. But today we're gonna do something a little bit different because I feel like doing a little relaxing today. Actually, I have to go in the office tomorrow, and so means a little bit of travel time, a little bit of some of the old commute worries and such. Not that I have to be in very long. I really just gotta take care of a couple things and then leave. But it's still stressful just having to go in and commute, because that's basically between getting there and getting back like an hour and a half out of my day. So we're working on just gonna relax a little bit and try to have a little bit of fun and do some stuff that wanted to do for a little bit. One of those things is play a sports game, and number two is talk about some sports. But first up, want to let y'all know I'm putting together an account on Anilist.co in order to give y'all an idea of what I've been watching and reading in terms of anime and manga, so you guys kind of see what kind of things I'm interested in and everything. You can kind of see the kind of the gaps and everything, but I think that'll be interesting, and I will have a command in chat for it. It'd be !Anilist, and I get you a link so you can check that out. Got a lot of stuff. I'm actually kind of surprised by how much I've got in there. I didn't really think I had a ton of stuff, but I do have a pretty good list of manga, mostly because I've been reading off the Shonen Jump app for a few years now, so that's a number of titles right there, and getting into the backlogs and everything is also good. And of course the Manga Plus app also provides a lot of stuff, so there's a lot of stuff I'm reading and I'm caught up on, and just kind of following along as it comes out. So so a lot of that recent stuff from that side is in my list, so not so much of the anime stuff is gonna be that much. I just don't have time, but I do watch things here and there when I got it a little bit, so I gotta get in the habit of keeping that up to date so people are aware of what we're reading and watching, because that would be helpful, I think. So definitely check that stuff out. But like I said, today's a sports day. Someone who played sports growing up and been following sports for forever. It's really one of those things that sometimes you don't get a chance to talk about. No one wants to listen to me. My wife doesn't care. My daughter really doesn't care. So like, my friends aren't super into sports, especially the stuff I'm into. So it's kind of hard to actually talk about some of the stuff. But the main thing going on right now in my sporting fandom life is Everton trying to go down. Everton in the Premier League trying to get themselves relegated. It's very stressful. We went through this last season with just terrible results and managerial decisions and just all kinds of terribleness. Boards in shambles, and managers choices have not been the greatest, but we managed to stay up last year. But this year it's looking real rough. Frank Lampard has not been able to get the job done, and so rightly got fired. He was caught in two minds, really, and trying to be pragmatic and then trying to play his style of football, and it just was not going to work. Never got an attack going at all during his reign. I mean, with Richarlison leaving, it really was a problem, because that was like one of the remaining source of goals, and without him we've been really short. Calvert-Lewin's not been playing a lot. He's been hurt so much that, you know, that is another source of goals that just has not been there, and everyone else we've tried has just not been doing much. I mean, DeMar Gray's done what he could, but he's mostly gonna have a hit and hope, and sometimes it'll go in, most times it won't. So that's the way it's been going. So I'll be interested to see in the kind of options that we have, the kind of direction the board wants to go in. Not that we trust the board at all, but who are we going to bring in? I know they've been in contact with Bielsa, who is an interesting option, but he needs a preseason in order to implement stuff. You can't come in and do anything with what we have, especially with the team we have right now. Oof, I can't imagine them in a Bielsa ball kind of situation. That would be, oh, that would be ugly. We would definitely go down. But he might be the kind of manager we need to change the culture around the club with his demands and perfectionism. So, I mean, it's interesting choice if we go that way. The problem is, of course, that he, from what I'm hearing, is that he doesn't want to start now. He would want to start in the summer. He'd be interested, even if we were to go down, but he really wants that preseason in order to implement, because it would be just impossible to do right now when we only have a few months left in the season. So I guess they're still in talks, and maybe I really don't know. The status, I haven't been keeping up minute by minute, but that was the last I've heard on that. And of course, another option would be Sean Dyke, who I wouldn't be super upset about. It seems like he could get things done, especially where we are now, not being even if fighting for mid-table at this point. He could maybe stabilize us for some seasons and get us back in the right direction. Get us, I mean, the big thing would be culture shift. We definitely need and stability, culture shift and stability. We need someone to come in who can stabilize things and also impose themselves a bit on the board in order to continue to have the board be supportive without interfering, because our owner is right now being notorious for that kind of thing, and it's just not it's just not working out. He knows basically nothing about football, and the people who he talks to and he takes advice from are not people who have the best interest in the club in mind, just really their own players and such. So he's listening to a bunch of people who don't have our interests in, or even our owner's interest in mind, and he doesn't realize that. It seems like the kind of guy who just has a bunch of yes men and is used to just whatever they say is what goes on. So doesn't seem, I don't know how he made his money then. I guess he got lucky a little bit, and of course Russian ties and such, so it's not the greatest situation here. And of course, players are feeling it too. Anthony Gordon's being a big baby about stuff. I mean, should have sold him in the opening transfer window. Quite frankly, the 60 million, especially, sounds really good. He hasn't produced anything, so it's not like we would have missed him during the first half of the season. I mean, I appreciate he comes from the academy, but that can't be the basis of our transfer policy, especially where we are right now. I'd understand more if we were solidly mid-table looking to challenge for a European spot, in which case, you know, a little bit more of the homegrown players would be more important for that quota. But right now it's, we need the money, and we would have to also invest it in players that are good. But That's also been a problem as well. But now we have that problem, the Anthony Gordon problem in our hands, but I guess we're trying to milk Newcastle for all they're worth, and they're not having it. 55 million, including add-ons, which seems pretty solid. I guess what would that be, like, I think they said 40 something million would be the initial, and then add-ons would be another 15, which is not bad. I mean, it'd be nice to get more, of course, but we have to take what we can get. We have to take what we can get at this point, and I think, especially since he's really throwing such a tantrum, I mean, really trying to tank his value so he can get out real easy, but I mean, take that money, let him go. I mean, he hasn't been good since we had that Chelsea bid for 60. It just really turned his head, and as much as Frank Lampard wanted to keep him, it's starting to look like a really increasingly bad choice. One of our buys of the season so far in Andre Onana, though, at least he wants to stay the season. He's been, obviously he's young, super young, and still growing into kind of player he's going to end up being, but it would really be someone to build around if we could, but I imagine he's not going to stay for much longer unless somehow he's convinced. But it's nice to hear at least someone wants to stay and fight. So we have to take advantage of that. I mean, some of the transfer policy has been good, though. I mean, like that Onana, young, very talented, a lot of potential. Will eventually be sold on for more than we bought him for. Good business there. Dwight McNeil, 22, hasn't been good, but at least we're taking a chance on a player with a room to grow. So maybe we can get him going. But we haven't seen much yet. I mean, there's definitely some potential there. It's just getting it out of him and trying to find where exactly he actually is the best, because right now we have not found it. Patterson on the right, in the right back position, definitely a Seamus Coleman replacement. He's been good. Very excited about what he has. Definitely a lot in his locker still. That's the kind of player that we definitely need to build around. And that's exactly the kind of profile that of player we need to bring in. He wasn't actually all that much either, so I mean that's a really good buy. Oh, but I mean right now we don't have money for this transfer window, so even no matter which manager we bring in, I have no idea who we're going to even target at this point. I guess if we sell Gordon on, we would at least have some money to play with, but we already had a loan hijacked. Sounded like he was gonna come, then Frank got fired, and then he decided at the last second to go to Spurs. So it's like an option. Sounded like he really wanted to come, but apparently nothing. Apparently nothing now. So it's like, oh, what do we do? What do we do at this point? It's just so ridiculous right now. It's been a ride being an Everton fan for, man, how long have I been an Everton fan now? It's been over 20 years at this point. Yeah, it would have been, was it 99 or 2000 that I picked them out. Couldn't really watch a lot of the matches, of course, being in the US, but followed along as best as I could. You know, always my club to pick, and FIFAs and such. And yeah, the advent of the streaming services has really helped in terms of being able to watch matches. So follow along a lot more than I used to. I haven't had as much time lately to watch all the matches, but I try to catch them when I can. But yeah, it's been over 20 years now, and man, the past 10 have been a ride. I mean, oof. And we had the great year with Roberto Martinez, who came in and should have gotten us fourth, but any other year that point total would have got us fourth into the Champions League, but somehow that year is the year that we didn't make the Champions League. So and then after that things fell apart. Then we got Ronald Koeman come in. He wasn't as good as we hoped. The owner came in and spent a ton of money that didn't help us at all. Bad buys. It just, the transfer policy, weird. We have no idea who was making decisions and why we had bought like 50 10s instead of like spreading that money around the entire squad. So predictably, Coleman's gone. Finally, new owner decides to bring in Marco Silva, who seemed like someone we'd be able to build around. Give him the reins for years and let him build up. But that didn't work out. I don't know if I was starting to think maybe we fired him a little too soon, but I know a lot of people were not quite happy with how he was doing. And I mean, it wasn't anything as bad as this, but I mean, it was kind of trending in that direction. It was kind of hard to see how he would be able to get us out, but yeah, I mean, ever since then it's just been completely downhill, except for the Carlo Ancelotti year, which was nice to have him. I would love to have him back, but him and his son made a great combination for a team. They kept Duncan Ferguson, who was an emotional leader from the coaching ranks. That was beautiful. So that's not gonna happen though. Although I guess there's been some talk that David Ancelotti might take the reins. I mean, I think that's a slim possibility, which would be very interesting, considering that it sounds like he was running a lot of the first team while his father was here. So he had a lot of respect here, and that wouldn't be a bad option if we want to go out of left field. Give him his first head job himself and see how that goes. I mean, at this point, can things go any worse? You know, might as well get a manager we can build around and have some name recognition, even if it's not his own name, it's his father's name, but it could be something. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what we get. I know they said they wanted to have a manager picked out by tomorrow, so maybe we'll see. I mean, I highly doubted it. I wouldn't expect anything till the weekend, but we shall see. It's it's a ride. Let me tell you, it is a ride. All right, so I wanted to play a little golf as we continue on here. I find golf to be relaxing, especially this game. So there's some PGA 2K21. So let's see. Switch over here. So we'll just I'm not gonna do my career, just play a little bit. We'll just do a simple match somewhere. Not a match, just do a couple 18s, couple loops here, and just continue to chat, you know. So let's see, where should we go? Not that I played any of these courses like in real life, so it's like I wouldn't be able to tell you how good they did for some of these. Let's go to Maybe let's go to Quail Hollow, I guess. That could be fun. Yeah, stroke play. Rules we'll play from the back. Of course, handicap scoring, I don't really care. Turn order is just me, so I don't really care. Default's fine. And let's hit it, play. That's me. And just me. Oh man, I haven't golfed myself in a very long time, to tell you the truth. Been a few years. I think the last time I've gone out was 4 years ago at this point. Not that I ever played that much. You know, especially since I moved out here. It's been a long time since I was playing regularly. A little more expensive out here, and also the courses are very busy, which is not my favorite thing. Like to be able to go out myself and walk it, hit a couple balls here and there, just take shots, not worry about things. Can't really do that too much, although I hit an executive course and was able to do that, which was fun. That's been the best for me. It's a long par 4. Yeah, this will actually reach the downhill, so it should be fine. Question is, are we gonna hit? The wind's gonna take it to the right. Actually, the slope is gonna take it to the right too. Not like I'm a good golfer in real life either. Pretty bad golfer, a high handicapper. That's mostly because I don't play enough. Didn't hit. I was expecting to not hit a hook into the wind, so the wind didn't take it. The year I actually played a lot, back in my 20s. There was a summer I played quite a bit. I got down into my handicap down to around 20, which, considering that it was max before that, is not bad. Not bad shot. I imagine if I continued playing regularly, I wouldn't have been too bad. But of course, that is the problem, playing regularly. Now that I'm married, I have a kid, it's kind of hard to get out, and of course with the pandemic too, but hard to find the time to go out there and do it. And like I said, with all the people and everything, I want to play with a bunch of strangers. Just want to walk it myself, get out there. But it always was a nice time to just get out and enjoy nature, get some exercise. Just kind of, oh my god, I pulled that. Out of practice with this too. Kind of reminds me of my real game, although I don't hit that kind of shot with in real life. Tend to hit a. We need an extra club out of this heavy riff. And 3 hybrid's not gonna get it. Not gonna cut it. Might roll enough. Roll up.
Okay, back
not bad.
onto the fairway. Now let's see about
yeah, we're gonna definitely need a pitch up there. Flip it up. Drop down. That work.
Nicely done. Okay, time to finish this one off. Okay, let's see how these numbers add up now.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
And right there at even par.
I like to watch golf too, actually, when it's on. it's a nice, relaxing kind of thing to watch. I know a lot of people don't like to watch golf, but I find it oh my god, I just hit a big hole. And getting all my controller messed up here. Yuck. Man, I'm just hitting bad shot. But yeah, I've gone and seen golf in person too. There was a tournament that went on, not, well, I don't want to say close. Oh, it's got to get a tree. That's not gonna. There was a tournament that went on that was relatively close by to where I grew up, and so I went with my dad a few times out to one of the PGA Tour events that was going on out there, and they often had some big name players come through. So that was always exciting, and it wasn't a difficult course, so they were always shooting real low. But it's always a fun time, especially seeing them hit these shots in person. Shots that I would watch and I'd be like, man, well done. Look at him hit that. Here we go. 4. Can I hit that? The kind of shot? Can this kind of super high shot, or just the trajectories that they could hit was always crazy to me.
Looking pretty good. Good job. You're in there with a par.
Oh man, that was something. So, you know, that watching on TV is a completely different kind of experience, but it's cool to see so many shots and just the kind of stuff they can do, and yeah, especially when they play courses that you can play in games and you can kind of get a feel for what they do and how they do it, and it's one of those things that's super. Oh, I didn't hit it as far as I thought I was going to. Kind of super enhances things, because it's unlike in like a sport like basketball or something like that, where you know, playing against pros would be just absolutely killer. And in golf, you don't play against people; you kind of play more against yourself. So you see the course, and it's what it is. You hit good shots, and I didn't hit that hard enough, did I?
Oh, come on, get in. Oh, those ones
and just, you know, hit good shots and you can do pretty well. So imagine yourself going to like some of these courses like here at Quail Hollow. Could I shoot good here? If I played the best I played out of my mind, probably. I mean, it's not anything that is like the hardest thing I've ever seen, but of course I could never be a consistent enough ball striker in order to play somewhere like this and shoot good. And just watching the pros just pick out where they want to hit it and then hit it pretty much exactly there. It's just absolutely amazing. Can I fly it that far? I want to hit here. I want to hit this hill and take a lot of that momentum. So we'll hit and then kind of bounce and kind of roll a little bit. That's kind of the goal here. We gotta take an extra club because of the height and the wind.
This approach is leaning a bit to the right.
Kick. Nope, kicked the wrong way.
What's unlucky?
It's a pretty good shot though if I hit it straight. But I just can't imagine having that kind of control over everything and just being able to just command your shots like that. I want to hit it like right here and be able to be like, yeah, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna hit it pretty much where I'm aiming, like that, and be like, boom, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Well, I wanted to put it in, but I mean, the whole I mean, that's basically the shot I wanted to hit. Just can't imagine it.
All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do.
Although all the drama between the PGA Tour and the Live Golf Tour, or what they were calling it, LIV Tour, I have no idea, is pretty crazy. Downhill, definitely want to hit it here. Hopefully get to that collection area. Just how petty they're being about things too is what makes it really funny. That life-changing amount. Oh my god, hit. This is more kind of shot I would hit in real life. Big old hook right into a bunker. Yep.
All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got.
I mean, I can't blame the tour guys for going for the kind of money they're getting offered. It's like so much money. So much money. I don't know that if I were in their position, I would be able to say no to that. I was hoping it would roll a little bit more. Because, I mean, my god. My god. If they said to me, do you want to golf on a tour for a year and make even like $3 million, I'd be like, that's it for 1 year? Yeah. And not say anything bad about Saudi Arabia for a year for that much money. Yeah, I mean, that's a life-changing amount of money. I missed that shot because I didn't hit hard enough. It's my bad.
Okay, bogey putt coming up.
It's a lot of money.
Okay, let's move on.
A lot of money.
All right, one over for the round.
And do I agree with any of that stuff? No. But man, can't lie, it would be a very difficult choice, quite frankly. I could be able. Oh yeah, we'll be able to make it. And then these guys they're getting a ton more money than I ever would out of it. So,
second shot,
man, but it's just so funny how much sniping and drama and everything there is. I mean, it's like a reality show in some ways. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, find another bunker. Oh, got out of it.
This is our third shot.
I was gonna say, we're just nothing but bunkering it right now. It's alright. You know what? I don't know why I got the music still on. I can turn that down. Well, I could just turn it down a little bit. I forgot I had it on actually. Slow. That might have saved me. Oh, I thought we might be able to put that in.
That was well played.
Really wish I could. Chipping was as easy as it is in this game.
And a great effort on this.
Really wish. That'd be super awesome.
Bogey on the last. Great work. That's a birdie. And that'll bring it down to even par after that one.
Nice. All right.
All right, short par 4 here. You
But
might be able to
sport
get
drama
real
is
aggressive with the approach.
pretty damn funny. A lot of times it's just a bunch of rich people just arguing, and it's like, why are you arguing? It's so dumb. Oh my god.
Oh, man, heading to the bunker.
Another curl pole that's
All right, from
said it
the
looked
beach.
exactly like the kind of shot I'd hit. Normal. Oh, that gap wedge up, and then with the pitching wedge up to here. Oh, we needed more. Ooh. Not expecting it to be. I guess that makes sense actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Left to do with the putter, though. Here's what
I don't know.
birdie.
All right, so let's see if we can make this putt. Actually, gonna go a little to the right to start with. Not a lot, especially then with that being the speed spot. It's not gonna break that much. Hey, how much is it gonna come back? I don't know. We're gonna try to worry about here. I didn't hit it again. My God.
This one's just a 3-foot.
That was gonna drop too. That was a good putt.
Good putt.
That was a good putt too. Can't believe it.
And after that hole, you'll stay there.
I need to check in on
Right to left.
college basketball team playing right now against Purdue. I have not been following along today. Really should be. They're not playing very well, so it's kind of hard to be emotionally invested when team's not playing. I'm hitting nothing but freaking hooks right now. Getting a little quick on the ball on the draw here.
And this one's around 205 yards away.
Let me check in on that. I need to see how they're doing. Where is my? That's what I'm looking for. What is the score, my man? Basketball. Oh, gonna be by 9. Not much time left. Kinda sucks. Wasn't expecting it to be great position considering the way they've been playing, and now with Jet Howard down, it's not helping matters either. Really hurts to lose one of the players that's actually playing well. Yeah, it's not a good shot either.
Come on, ball. Kick right.
Team has just not been good. Does not look like it wants to come together at all. Young team. Lost some guys that would have been very helpful.
For our third shot.
No, not a chip. I need a pitch. But you know that's the way it goes. They got to make that money while they can. I can't blame them for that. Can't blame them. Yeah, so I'm not. I don't think there's gonna be a tournament team this year, which sucks because we've been making the Sweet 16 pretty much every season for the past. I think what is it? We had one of the longer streaks of hitting Sweet 16, like 6 seasons in a row or something like that, 5 or 6.
So far, so good.
Oh, can't believe I missed that.
And we're just a tap away here.
Can't believe I missed that.
Scorecard here.
So I'll be sad to see that streak come to a close unless we can really get hot, or maybe through the tournament, the Big Ten tournament. That's the only only real option at this point. It looks like I said, unless we get real hot going in, which I mean is not out of the realm of possibility, but very unlikely right now. Boom, boom. There we go. That was a good shot. But that's one of the most exciting times of the year is NCAA tournament time. Nothing better than having a whole bunch of games going on for a week, just like every day, more and more games. So like just watching basketball all day. The great thing is, you know, working from home, I can have a game on on my other monitors and not have to worry about taking a bandwidth or anything from at work, because you can watch at work. But now at home I can watch all I want at work while I'm working. Don't have to feel bad about it at all. So definitely can't wait for that to happen. Even if my team doesn't make it, it's still going to be a fun time. Slow. Don't think that was slow, but I thought it'd carry a little bit further.
Nice. That was the club.
Awesome.
And this is your look at birdie.
All right. Just outside, all right, I think. We've been hitting it
So
not enough. There we go.
Nice.
We've not been hitting the ball hard enough on our putts. We've been wussing out on it, so gave it a little extra. Seemed to have done the trick. Nice. Got us back into it there. Yeah, that's a loss. 71.65 now. Yeah, that's not good. Oh well. Ah, well. Not swinging that
Nice
fast,
shot.
I don't think. At least that one stayed in the fairway. It's a good shot. Well, although the basketball team's not playing well, football team's been
Elevated green.
really good the past couple seasons, which is great. Love it. The choke against TCU didn't make me that happy, but still, considering the kind of trouble we had been in previous seasons, you know, we've been solid to okay to finally, wow, break through again, start beating the Buckeyes, winning Big Ten championships, getting to the playoff. That's huge. If we can consistently do that, we'll get that recruiting going in.
Hey, you're on the green now.
Especially Harbaugh signing a new contract. That'd be good. Wonder who we'll bring in for offensive coordinator.
You're down to 2 under.
Should be a plum job for someone. Someone's gonna really enjoy that, I think. Be real good. But I don't know about the options so far that I've heard. Not to say that I think any of them are bad, it's just I don't know enough about them. I mean, oh my god. It did break more than I thought.
Oh, ever so close.
It was what T. Martin, Brian Garisi.
Okay,
Like, I don't not that much about T. Martin, so it'd be kind of hard for me to say yes or no on that. Brian Greasy hasn't really coached all that much, so I don't. That would be the reason we don't know anything about that. We have a coach that left. Coach Partridge left and went to Ole Miss, and he's leaving there now. There's maybe an opportunity to bring him back and shuffle things around because he's an ace recruiter. It's kind of hard to say, but there's a lot of options out there, which is good. And we're bringing a lot of players back, which is also really good. So there's a lot to be excited about for the football team.
Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
So, you know, even though basketball's not been great this year, you know, football team's been picking up the slack here. And when football wasn't very good, basketball was picking up the slack. So, you know, had a couple of years here and there where both teams were pretty good. But, you know, kind of does not seem fast to me.
A little bit to the left.
And then maybe it might kick to the right, but it didn't.
Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
It's starting to look a little like
close to the green.
like my real shots. Oh wow, look at that thing roll. Oh, was not paying enough attention. Was not paying enough attention.
All right, drop this par putt. Let's do it.
Ooh, my god. I mean, it should go pretty straight though. Give it a ride. Missed it.
Bye. This one's 8
Sigh. Just hit the ball straight. Oh god, the flat stick is. Oh, look at it go! I did barely hit it too. Oh my god, now I gotta get it back. Oh god, this is going so bad. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart.
And that will work.
Having to do that the first time, I don't know. Oh, it's all falling apart. It's not good.
Have fun here on this.
Not good. All right, we're gonna ride the wind here. Ride the walrus. We're gonna ride the walrus all the way in. That's all we want. That's what we want to do. Actually, let's aim for right about here. Ride the walrus in. Ride the wave in. Again, fast. That was actually slow, I thought, on my end. And that's the idea, though. Gotta work out. Not bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. But that's the idea, was to ride the wind.
All right, 3 feet to the cup.
But it ended up instead of riding the wind, we hit a big old hook into it. Yes.
Okay, moving on to the next.
There we go.
And that performance will bring you down to.
There we go.
Teeing it up on a par 4 for this one.
Can we hit a good shot here? Let's see. See, I'm just hitting hook after hook. Well, it's more of a draw after draw after draw right now. Oh, but it might roll though. Look at that thing go. Go, baby, go. I don't know if y'all are watching the
Shot here on the
NFL playoffs this year. I haven't been paying as much attention as I could have been. I was hoping my hometown Lions would make it. The stupid ass Seahawks decided to win their game last week, making that Packers Lions game not important to the Lions, for at least for playoff purposes. Because we knew that they. Oh god, I hate that tour, didn't I? We knew they were gonna beat those Packers. The Lions were playing so well going in. Man, I would have loved to see them make the playoffs and see if they could have made a run. Just because they were playing so well, I don't think anyone would have wanted to play them.
Oh, it's getting there. Yikes.
A lot of talk around people that have mostly jokingly saying if they made the playoffs, they were going to the Super Bowl. And if you're a Lions fan, you understand why that, or familiar with Lions fans, you understand why that kind of thing coming on, just because it's been so bad that you figure maybe the year that they were so bad to start the season and then put it all together at the end might have been the year that just things somehow work out. But of course, that time I kind of ripped it all over the place. Yeah, figuring it might somehow end up being the year, but getting screwed, of course, is day in the life of the Lions. Used to it. Lions fans know it all too well. But it's the hope that kills you. So we have hope now for next year. We can not be terrible the entire season and then take this momentum in and kind of be a 9-10 win team. Get into the playoffs, make some noise maybe.
And this is your third
But
shot.
very, yeah, still kind of excited. I mean, I was excited. I didn't get to watch many games because I'm not in Michigan, so I don't get a chance to see them a lot. I don't have like a NFL package because I'm not watching that much football. Mostly spend time playing games, if anything.
Well judged.
But
this one's just a 5-footer.
just a 5-footer is scary.
And that one drops for your fourth birdie of the day. I'm liking that.
But yeah, it's just a real good to see the Lions do well for once.
Sitting at 1 under today.
So I haven't been paying super much attention to the playoffs.
On this hole.
Watched a little bit here and there, kind of put some on background. So can't talk too intelligently about him. We got, oh yeah, Cowboys. Oh yeah, Cowboys choking. That was of course hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. That last play of the game, no idea what they were trying to do. Absolutely hilarious. That was definitely a highlight.
Beauty of a swing.
Cannot believe that. But 49ers are a good team, so it's not a surprise that they would move on.
We've got about 2:15 to go
Great story there with the quarterback. What's his name? Purdy. Great story. So it's kind of hard not to cheer for them a little bit. See if we can hit a good shot here. Trying to hit not fast and trying to hit, it just, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't read it correctly. Yeah, so we got
a little off on that approach.
Niners,
but that's
Eagles,
Okay.
Bengals, Chiefs. That would be a good game too.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Watching Watching Patrick Mahomes do his thing is just crazy. It's too bad he's a little injured right now. But University of Michigan's own Chad Henne played pretty well in relief for that drive. So, you know,
Nice.
even if Mahomes can't go, maybe he can be a hero again. Joe Burrow was a Buckeye for a year, and that doesn't make me very happy. So it's kind of hard to cheer for the Bengals. Also, my wife is a Steelers fan, so that also makes it hard to cheer for the Bengals, even if they have Dax Hill on their team. So definitely, so Eagles, Philly again. Can't be on that side either. Pittsburgh and Philly are not exactly on friendly terms a lot of the time. Oh, is that not gonna make it? Oh, I thought for sure we would definitely get over the bunker. Wow, it's kind of sad.
That's all right though. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have.
Oh, that didn't get out at all. Holy.
Good job.
I was expecting to fly a lot further than that.
Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Towards the hole.
Nope. I would have had to hit it a lot harder in order to get it to do that. I didn't read it very well.
Firm on that one.
Too firm, man. No, that was just bad. That was just bad. It's another tough putt, unfortunately. That one I hit too hard.
All right, let's drop this one in for the double bogey.
That ain't cool. Ain't cool at all. Having some trouble with the putter right now. I've had a couple good putts, but this back nine, we've just been kind of hitting it all over the place with the putter. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. There we go. That's a better swing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'm looking at here for the Super Bowl berth then. Guess I'm looking at 49ers Chiefs. But again, it'll depend on Mahomes' health probably. Burrow's played very well against the Chiefs. So can we get it? We gotta get it onto that second level. I think we can with this one. I think we can give it a shot. Especially with the wind with us. Slow. Get up to the second level at least. That's what I'm thinking, at least for the Super Bowl. Used to be a big thing here for us because we would invite people over to watch, but of course with the pandemic, we're kind of still not doing that kind of thing. Even though we've started to do a little bit more stuff with other people kind of things, we're still trying to stay safe, trying to be good. So still no Super Bowl parties yet. Oh, that's a pretty good putt.
3 feet.
Pretty good try. Oh.
And with that putt, your round comes to an end.
Ah, wasn't great. Wasn't great, but we did what we could there.
And with that, I must go.
Not great. Not great, but it's all right. We got through it. Let's do a different course. We'll do one more. Scottsdale's always fun. I do that. Let's do Scottsdale. Scottsdale's fun. Play from the back, of course. Play from the back. This is the chance to play from the back. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Hello there. My name is John. Hoping
Let's
everything
see.
is going just great.
I haven't watched much NBA basketball either. I mean, the Pistons have been so bad for
Let's do it.
a while now that it's kind of hard to get into it, but always kind of been more into college basketball anyway, so I don't really follow too much NBA anymore. Sometimes we'll watch some the playoffs and such, but just that's not bad.
Well, that tee shot
So
looks
I
like it
can't
will
speak
do.
too intelligently about the NBA right now, but
And this one's about 125 yards
did play
out.
basketball growing up, so am interested in good old basketball. Okay, we got a little bit further. We had a 9-iron in to about here, I think. Slow. That was fast, if anything. Kick. Oh, it kicked the wrong way. I thought it might kick left.
Don't know what that was. Just a little off on
Played a
that.
ton of sports growing up, though.
This one's
Basketball
third.
and baseball were the big ones for me. From the fairway, the chip here could work. Could work. See, right about here, maybe. Jump, jump, jump. Boom. Yep.
Nice little chip in for birdie.
That worked.
That was a fine shot.
And
I'll
yeah,
play a
I think
little-
we're gonna
I played a year of volleyball too.
that one.
What did I play growing up? Golfed a bit. Never played soccer as a kid.
And you're
It's kind of something I kind of got more into once I got to college.
Keep it there.
Played a little bit of rec league there. Played a lot of rec league sports when I was in college. Was always a decent athlete. Nothing special, but played a lot of different things. They had a sport. Oh God, I thought it was. They had a rec sport. I was probably playing it when I was in college. Spent a ton of time in the gym playing basketball instead of going to class. Well, normally I would have evening classes anyway because I was very good at picking classes. But I'd spent a ton of time in the gym. Oh wait, I forgot we're hitting out of the sand. I was thinking we were hitting out of the fairway.
Okay, third shot.
But yeah, I played basketball, like football in college. Oof, not bad.
Good work out of that bunker.
A
Not much work
couple
left
years
to
of
do
soccer.
here. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par.
What else did we play?
Okay, time to head over to the next hole.
Like football, basketball.
And after that hole, you're
I,
currently
we played
one under.
broom ball too.
Heads up, wind's going
Weird
right to
game
left on
played
this one.
on hockey ice, which I liked because I was one of the few people that would actually have mobility on ice.
Silky
Wow,
sweet.
that's not silky smooth at all. That was a big old draw. But yeah, it's one of those quintessential
Second shot here on the third.
Midwest games. Okay, if I can hit this shot here, if I want to hit it up here, hit, and let it take the hump here to the hole. That's the idea here. Slow,
Here
figures.
comes the sand.
Figures. Really does.
Setting up for our third shot.
But yeah, quintessential silly Midwestern, northern Midwestern kind of sports like Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin probably had this kind of thing playing on
Inside rough.
hockey rinks, not lengthwise, but widthwise, and it's kind of like it's almost like field hockey. Technically, you're supposed to play with, I think, brooms, but it's not what we used. We used the things that look like ice scrapers instead. Chopping up this whole bird of bad.
Yeah, you'll take that. All right, this one for par.
But yeah, I played some of that with some of my friends that were not very athletic but wanted to do something like that. So I was like, okay, sure. So I try to carry my team as much as possible.
You'll stay at 1 under.
I was able to do it,
Okay, wind's picking
but
up a bit. We
not
got a headwind on this
quite
one.
to a championship, unfortunately. Ran to a team that was disregarding the rules, and the referee just didn't care at that point because they weren't getting paid enough to really care. Which I can't really blame them in the end. So, but it was fun. Had a lot of fun. Never got hurt on the ice or anything, slipped or anything. So good fun. I mean, this is a shot I wanted to hit. Is it going far enough? No. Needed to hit it full, apparently.
That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. And second
I
shot
hit a
here on
chip
the fourth.
then. Here. Yep.
Count it.
Boom.
That was
Saw that break to the right coming. If we flew it over to the break to the left,
and
that'd be a good shot.
I'm gonna need another look at that one.
Just about hit it too far too. Boom. But yeah, one thing I miss now is playing basketball. I haven't played basketball in years.
All right.
Not in shape anymore, so it'd be kind of hard. I'd probably hurt myself. But
Oh
a
my
decent
goodness,
basketball
just
player.
absolutely
Really enjoyed playing. More of a shooter than anything
This one's
else.
around 135 yards out.
That was my role. Shoot the ball. Get open, shoot the ball. That's what I could do.
Heading for the green.
Yeah, flew too far. Wind caught it too much. I think it would fly that
Okay,
far.
nice approach. All right.
Oh well, oh well,
this,
oh well, happens.
Snatch a birdie and be on our way.
I would like to snatch a birdie, but let's not kid ourselves here. This is a tough putt. Let's not kid ourselves here. A little extra than I think. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
This one's
Maybe I didn't
pretty
have to give it
fun.
that little bit of extra that I thought I needed. Actually surprised it stopped too. Boom. Nice.
Okay, well putt. Now let's move on.
Not bad. Not better.
And currently sitting at 2
Not bad.
under par.
We'll take it.
Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole.
Never really liked winter sports though. Being outside in the cold is not for me. Not my kind of thing. If we were hitting an accurate drive, this would actually work, but we're not hitting accurate drives today, so probably gonna end up in a bunker.
Oh my goodness. Just smashed that drive.
Oh, well, this will work out. Looks like. Well, not as good as could have been.
All right, let's get out of this.
But yeah, I don't know how to
first
ski.
round and, on our way.
Never learned how to ice skate. Ice skating is just seems bad. I'd rather walk or run on ice than skate. This is gonna go away right too. Okay, to start off.
So it's looking good.
It's not gonna sit though. Oh no, it did sit. That was pretty. It's not a lot more than I thought I was going to out of the rough.
Well, I can't get them all right.
I mean, I've always been kind of curious about snowboarding, but
Get down to 3 under par.
It's just curiosity more than me wanting to actually do it. It's way too cold. I want to be in the snow. I'm tired of snow. Snow's the worst. Had 20 years and 20 plus years of snow. And then more once I left Michigan. So I don't want to see snow. I don't like snow. I don't like dealing with snow. Happy to not have to deal with snow a lot of the time.
Well, it's going right by the hole. And this next putt for par.
So no skiing,
All right, that
ice skating, or any of that jazz. No thank you. No thank you.
After that, you're 2 under.
Actually, one thing I wish I had gotten more into was swimming.
Teeing her up on the 7th hole.
I was I'm not gonna say I was like a good swimmer, but I was a decent swimmer. Had a decent breaststroke, but a lot of times, especially in like smaller schools and such, like I went to, there was a swim team. It was in like not for the high school. It was for, I forgot how they did it. Was it like a club style thing but they tended not to have those events. Mostly some of the more of the basic events, the freestyles and maybe the medleys and relays. So it was like my best stroke was the best breaststroke. It was like nearly as fast as my freestyle. So kind of didn't make sense for me to, oh man, even taking off even more, that still was too much. So I never ended up getting into swimming.
Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Okay,
Chip
careful on
out of the
this
light
one.
rough.
We're
Okay, we might be able to
inside
do
rough.
this. Oh, it came out real good actually. I didn't think it was going to.
If you drop this, you could save par.
I didn't think it was going to, and it did. That's another thing I haven't done in a long time is swim.
This one's
Just
on
any
your
kind of
line.
swimming. Come on, man, come on.
Okay, let's see what the scorecard says.
I think the next time I get a chance to swim is when we take my daughter
That hole
to
will bring your score
learn how
up
to swim,
one
which we should do. Maybe we'll do that this summer.
Okay, lengthy
She
par
really needs to
four.
learn. And my wife's not going to do it because she can't swim and she'd be scared. But I don't mind. I like to swim. So it'd be a good chance to get in the water again. I was expecting to hit a hook or a draw, and I didn't actually hit a decent shot.
Well, let's regroup.
Figures.
Okay, you are in the rough, and just so you know, you are deep down in the rough.
Oh yeah, this is not going to be good. We're not going to make it. Doesn't matter what we hit here. Maybe I should hit the hybrid, but I'm not sure I would have went any further, quite frankly.
Okay, back on the fairway. This is a good thing.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
What we got? Pitch. An over. Gonna go a little this way. A little wind. For some reason the wind will try and take this a lot more than it should. Oh, okay, I thought it might roll a little bit more.
6 feet
It
to
did
the
not.
cup.
It did not. It is uphill. Okay, I thought I was reading it wrong.
Looking good.
Oh.
Nice putt.
All
That's
right,
in there
cool.
for par.
Cool.
All right,
Keep it
staying
going.
At 1 under after that one. We've got a
Keep
long
it
par
going.
four staring us down on this one. Nice swing.
Now, even though I don't like winter sports myself, I do watch hockey. I haven't watched as much, like, kind of a trend here. I haven't watched as much as I used to. Even though I got like ESPN Plus now, so I can watch a lot more.
65 yards to go here.
Yeah, the Red Wings suck once again, so it's kind of hard to get into it. It's kind of one of those things where a local team, the hometown team, isn't doing that great, so it kind of makes it a little bit harder to get into things. Okay, just gonna go a little left to start with before the wind takes it. This might work. Didn't go as far left as I thought I was going to. Wind took it more. Boom. Also, I was expecting to hit a draw.
Nice.
Hockey's really fun to watch. Really enjoy watching hockey when I actually sit down and watch it. It's fast and constantly moving. It's fun. Seen a few games in person. Always an experience. But I know it can be hard for people new to hockey to watch a hockey game just because I didn't quite hit hard enough. Because you have to learn a little bit about how things move and everything in order to follow the puck, because it's small, it can be hard to see. So sometimes, a lot of times when you're watching it, you're not really watching the puck, you're kind of watching what's going on around it. So that kind of tells you the positioning of the puck. So yeah, it's one of those things you kind of have to, fan experience, I guess, is the way to learn how to watch. But once you have that down, it's really fun. Really fun sport to watch. Okay, I was good. I didn't get out. Never mind.
That'll happen. Okay,
Never
from
mind.
the sand.
Never mind. We suck. Suck. You suck. Hey Star, you suck. Yes, thank you. Much appreciated, guy from Happy Gilmore. Oh, suck on this, man. Suck on this. Not bad. Not bad.
Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step
See,
one.
tying in the whole hockey and Happy Gilmore together. See, look at that. Can do stuff sometimes. This ain't gonna break that much, I don't think. It broke. I turned it back. Why did you turn it back? It was fine.
Okay.
And then you turned it back a little more, and then choke. Choke City.
Okay, after that
Choke
one, it'll stick right
City.
there, one under. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left.
Solid.
Starting to get a little bit of the speed going now. Bump. Bump, bump, bump. This is a course I always wondered what it'd be like to play.
About 190 yards or so to the pin.
Because it's not like the setup's not super hard. Of course, it would be for me, but still, I mean, there's a kind of a course that I feel like I would do okay at. It would be something like this. Okay. All right. I should have clubbed up, I guess. Yep. I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. Way it goes. That's the way it is.
Nice shot. Okay, 26.
All right. Can we actually make a long putt? Can we actually make a long putt? Left to righter here. Tough putt for a right-hander. Although I kind of like him myself. But let's see. It's talk is cheap here.
Oh, this one could drop.
Talk is cheap.
Could have used a little bit more power, I think.
Yeah, actually, just a little bit more power would have done it.
Finish up. Tapping that one into par, moving on.
It was a pretty good putt.
After that one, you
Not terrible.
sit at 1 under par.
Not terrible.
Teeing off on a par 3 hole for this one.
With the wind here and downhill, yeah, let's hit this right about here. Here-ish, yeah, because then we want it to go and filter down. Okay, so right about here. flew a little bit further than I thought. Flew a little bit further. A lot further. Well, it flew a little bit further, then rolled a lot further.
Better luck next time.
Okay, you don't have to talk.
Shot on
Don't
the
talk
12.
that junk to me right now. That's not cool, man. Not cool. Announcer man getting a little crazy. Gotta talk that good stuff to me right now, apparently. Talking while the talking's good, I guess. Oh, that was pretty good.
Sweet. This one's just a 4-foot putt. This one's tracking.
Oh.
Nice putt.
Hey, we tried to miss it though. We tried to miss it.
You'll stay at
Try to
-1
miss it.
after that hole. Here's a par 5.
All right, we can do this. Now we got enough swings, I guess, to start dialing in the swing speed. Shall see here. Bump, bump,
Here's our
bump.
Second shot on the 13th.
All right, well, there's no point to not go for it. You know what I mean? It's not like we're playing in a tournament or anything. It's just messing around here. Let's give it a shot. A little fast, so that's gonna be bunker bound, or is it gonna get over the bunker? Nope. That little, oh, into the little one. Oh no. Oh, that's actually a good bounce. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. What is going on here?
And this is your third shot.
Yes, I can count, my man. Man, it's talking a lot of junk right now. Dump, dump. Oh, expecting it to roll a little bit more. It did not. It did not at all.
And that'll do.
Man.
2 under for the round. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th.
Oy.
Drive's looking good.
Kind of push it a little bit. Oh, we got a nice kick. That'll work. Boom, boom, boom.
Looking like about 185 yards out.
I was just thinking about the World Cup, actually, because it just at a weird time. I was thinking I was like, huh, World Cup just happened, didn't it? That's just so weird. It was in the winter. But it's the way it goes. I'm thinking, you know, World Cup last year, 2022. Women's World Cup, I believe, is this year. We got some Olympics in 2024. That's always good. Always some good good sporting going on. We had the Summer Olympics to kind of tide us over since there was no World Cup. Right? Am I thinking correctly here on that? Sometimes brain ain't working correctly.
Go. That's what you want. All right, here we go. This one for
Right?
the birdie.
Or did we have, no, yeah, because we didn't have Winter Olympics this year. Or did we have Winter Olympics 2 summers ago? 2 winters ago. Let's go to break a little right first. I'll just go pretty much straight.
Could be a good one.
Oh.
That was
Dead center.
nice. Back-to-back birdies.
Olympics is always fun. Always fun to watch. You get to see a lot of sports that you don't normally get to watch.
Here we go. Par 5.
I love that. Love that. One of my favorite things to watch is, especially especially for the Winter Olympics, one of those unknown sports is curling. I like watching curling. Curling is fun to watch. Strategy involved, and just getting a chance to listen to the players discuss things and hearing the strategy, and it's really cool. I mean, and it's pretty easy to understand. I imagine it's a lot more difficult to actually
Here we're looking at about
perform than it is, than it looks, but It's one of those things that I just love to watch. It's such a fun little sport. I've thought about trying curling, but never actually taken the chance. Of course, A, because of the pandemic, and B, because I don't really want to drive anywhere. And I'd have to drive to get to the curling place around here. Yeah, man. It's been a little while, so now I'm losing all the lingo. Ooh, this is gonna suck. Drop it a little bit softer even than what they're saying. Oh, look at that pickup speed. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh.
Ooh, close. All right, you've got about 6 feet here.
But in summer we'll have
Looking
handball.
pretty
Handball's
good.
interesting.
As that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And
Trying to think of what else we'll see in the summer that'll be fun.
here we go on hole number 16.
Let's see. Why are they trying to get me to hit it short? I drop it right here with the 6-iron. Right there, wind. A little bit.
Just a pure swing.
Not quite perfect. Boom. I can't imagine what it's like actually playing this hole.
Okay.
I mean, with the
Here we go. This
stands all around, just it's gonna feel like a stadium. Like the roar of the crowd must be absolutely amazing here. Just cannot imagine. It's like the closest thing to like that kind of atmosphere that would be available for a pro golfer. I missed it.
towards the hole. No, that was tough. A little bit too hard on that one.
A little too hard. I just completely missed it.
Well done.
2-putt par ain't cool. Ain't cool.
And after that one, 4 under par.
Ain't cool.
Par 4 for this one.
Right, hit the driver, man. Go out there, hit the driver. Try to drive the green. I could be able to, but give it a shot. Give her a ride. Get over that bunker. Get over that bunker. Got over the bunker. Okay, that works. That works.
I'll take that.
What about y'all? Y'all got any
Here's our second shot on the 17th.
sports that you guys like to watch? Especially any of the interesting ones that are like the Olympic sports that you don't get the chance to see. Be interested to hear what y'all are interested in. There's some good stuff out there that I'm forgetting, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's another green and reg. I'm liking it. This one's a
It's not helping.
footer.
These greens in regulation are not helping. Just oh my god.
Ooh, great ball. And for the par. And with that, we will move on.
My god. Could have done a lot better there. Could have done a lot better. Alright, let's bring her home. Let's bring her home.
Great contact.
Bring it home. Boom. Boom. Nice. Alright. See if we can end on a strong note here. Get a bird. Take us home with the bird. Yeah, with the roll, maybe this could work. Nope. Not if you're gonna hit a draw on it.
This one's heading to the sand.
Bonk. Got out.
Well, you can't.
Oh, this is ugly. This is not cool.
Ugly lie
Not
below
cool at
the
all.
green. Let's keep going.
Alright, so let's just try to get out of here with a par then. This is not gonna be good. Oh. Or maybe we were trying to get that bird. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes,
Okay.
just don't know.
For the save.
Boom.
Okay.
Cool.
Today you've managed to drop that par putt on in there on the final.
-4, not bad considering like only half paying attention.
4 under at the end of your round.
Take it.
Shabby.
We'll definitely take that.
I say
How do we look
goodbye.
here on the rounds?
See you next
Hit a nice big drive, longest scoring shot. Oh, that's from the chip. Man, we didn't hit anything outside of 10 feet. And pretty good there. Not the best. Driving distance pretty good. Proximity to hole, not great. Should be a bit closer. One per percentage, not good at all. No 3 putts. 100% from inside 5 feet, which you expect. Medium range, 5 to 10, 75. He had a miss. Didn't make anything long. Good scrambling. That's pretty good. Yeah, so awesome. All right, cool. That was fun. That was fun. Always good to hit some relaxation there. Love a chance to relax a little bit, so we should switch over to go back over here then. So yeah, that is gonna do it for us tonight. It was good, like I said, it was good to relax a little bit and play a game, just comfortable with something to relax, and just kind of chat about some of the stuff that I don't normally get to chat about. So very happy about that. Might even try something like a Mario Golf or something next time. Do want to play like maybe some Mario Kart or something. I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time. Used to be pretty decent at it. So out of practice now. Probably I would have a hard time with the 100cc, but we'll look at that maybe sometime when we got some more opportunity to play something different. But normally I wouldn't be streaming on the other channel tomorrow, but seems like we got no one available. So I think what I'm gonna do is play some Outer Worlds tomorrow. Continue on with that because I've been having fun with that, and it's always good to try and keep things in mind with how things are going. I know we're coming up on a big part of the story here. We're gonna go into the power plant and make some decisions, and so it'd be good to get all that done in one, and then definitely be out of all the areas that I have experienced before. So I'll be super excited to get into some of the new stuff next week, kind of like Monday and Tuesday. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Still planning on Saturday night being with my friends on the other channel, so we can play probably Valheim. That's what I'm gonna guess. So definitely check that out if you want. So like I said, surprise stream tomorrow looks like, and we'll see how it goes. So thank y'all for hanging out and watching. Really appreciate it. Those watching VOD on YouTube, thank y'all for watching there too. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff on the video. I really do appreciate it. We'll have links to Twitch and anything else relevant there. So check that stuff out as well. And yeah, so hopefully y'all doing well. Stay well, stay good, stay healthy, all that good stuff. And I will see everybody next time. So everyone have a good one. Bye bye. Bye. Yeah.